What's up? I see one person come through. They say the connection is bad. How? I got fiber internet. All my bars are here. It's a whole new format I'm looking at right now. That's crazy. If it's the connection is poor, it's because they want it to be poor. Oh, I guess now it's not poor anymore. So we saw yesterday blurry. They still got it screwed up. Jesus Christ. Now, listen. Chris Brown was charged of nothing. He was released after being detained. He was never arrested. But yet, everybody ran with the story yesterday, and I didn't even want to talk about it until I started seeing that it was information put out about it yesterday. So naturally, when we're seeing all this play out, we're just saying it in our own brains. Like, what's going on here? Come to find out, it's a bunch of nothing. A French model came out and even said that the girl is lying. But yet and still, it was a good chance to throw some smearing information on Chris Brown. And I waited. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see how this plays out. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to wait and see how they were going to handle the situation at hand. I said, well, let me see, what are they going to do here? How are they going to handle the situation? And what I mean by that is, I wanted to see how they were going to address the fact that he wasn't charged. Were they going to give the same energy that they gave when they thought he was guilty or thought he was being arrested? The same type of energy they're giving once they see that he wasn't charged. I mean, it was obvious something is wrong. Who gonna bring a girl out there to sleep with when your girl coming in town in 3 days to be with you at the same place? That's kind of weird. Because your girl's flying in already. So what do you need this other person coming in for? You say Me Too movement? That's what it is? The Me Too movement? Whatever movement it is, It ain't moving in the right direction. I'll tell you that right now. But it's funny how this comes at the... Once he started, they make the public announcement. See, it wasn't the problem that he owned his masters. It's the fact that somebody wrote an article about it. And it was publicized that Chris Brown is one of the youngest artists ever to own his own catalog. So what they got to do is try to sabotage your music. Or sabotage you so your catalog doesn't do well. But see, there's ways around it now. Because of the streaming service that's out there. They're trying to capture it. You can't really grasp. They try to control streaming. You can't control streaming. They're trying to, just like they're streaming movies now. This is why underground, smaller artists can make a mark where they can make a living in this business. You might won't be famous, but you will have a living. And see, the thing of it is to keep working. That is the thing. Keep working. It doesn't matter what's out there. Keep working. Because what's happening is his back catalog is going to shoot up. All the songs he did in the past, all that stuff is going to go all the way up. No matter what he does. Because when people see Chris Brown's name, they're going to want to hear some music from Chris Brown. And normally his streams go up. Look at R. Kelly. Same thing. Streams up. You're like, that doesn't make any sense. Why are people streaming R. Kelly songs with all this stuff going on? Because people understand one thing. Sound. People start talking R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. You start thinking about R. Kelly songs. Somebody be like, I don't like what they doing to R. Kelly. I'm going to play some R. Kelly today. Because I don't like it. Now, they wouldn't have been thinking about R. Kelly if it wasn't for all this controversy. So it actually pushes their their catalog of their music up. So if it's pushed a certain way, then it goes in different directions. Michael Jackson. For 20 years, they call him Michael Jackson Wacko Jacko. Once Wacko Jacko passed away and was basically killed, Wacko Jacko became the pop icon of all time. The king of pop once again. Oh, thanks, 20 trillion. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to support me and support the page? Click the link in the description box, and that's my super chat. Leave me a message over there. I was a little under the weather past couple of days. Congested. So I didn't really go live, I don't think, at all yesterday. So it is what it is. But I appreciate that, 20 trillion. Rockets in 6. Woo! Man, don't you believe that. Well, Bryan Singer and his friends, we all know what time it is with them. I mean, it is what it is. Bryan Singer is on that other side of the part of the Skittles crew, and the Skittles crew, they do what they do in Hollywood. That's how they got the position. But that's neither here nor there. We're getting off track. We're talking about catalogs. The Beatles catalog is worth a lot because of the simple fact they have timeless songs that people play over and over again. Where's the Nadeska video? She needs to be exposed. I like Nadeska. I don't really want to do it. Joe has put me in a position where I might have to do it. Because Joe basically came out and was pointing at the same facts that I posted. So we're going to definitely, that I did on the video. He said the exact same thing. Somebody sent it to me and said, man, you was just talking about this. And look at what Joe just said about Nadeska. I said, wow. He's right. Because I did just say that. No, I don't mean like her like I want to date Nadeska. I mean, I like Nadeska because she seemed like a very nice person. Yeah, Al, that happens when LeBron is no longer in the game. See how much better things get when he's not around? She's a classy, intelligent chick. I wouldn't go all that far, Michael. I wouldn't go all that far. She's very inept at her job. I will give you that, Mr. Sledge. She is very inept at her job. But like we were saying about the catalogs, they boosted Michael Jackson catalog up, which made like $250 million the first year of his death. Michael Jackson catalog alone brings about $50 to $60 million a year. It surpassed Elvis. Elvis was the only person to be deceased whose catalog continuously make money every year. The year Michael Jackson died, he surpassed Elvis like that. And continuously passes Elvis every year. That's never discussed. To show you how large Michael was with the very limited catalog that he had. Michael didn't want to. Prince catalog dwarfs anybody else's catalogs. The reason why Prince catalog does that is that Prince has unreleased material that lasts about at least 50 years. Let me repeat. Prince has unreleased materials, music videos galore that could last over 50 years. The man has about 400 songs, 400 to 500 songs that has never been released to the public. That's in his vault. Music videos that have been filmed that was in his vault that he paid money for out of his own pocket. I'll get into all of that and why that happened at another time. Will Keith Thurman reclaim his title soon? Depends on who he fights. If he fights Errol, he will lose. Keith Thurman can't beat Errol Spence. Errol Spence will break him down to the body. Bad fight for him. That's right, Steven. I'm a Sith Lord. I'm trying to think. What is it in comparison to when we think of who were some of the greatest of our time as far as catalogs? The Beatles catalog is huge. It's worth billions. People, music catalogs. R. Kelly has a very good catalog. His catalog is worth millions. James Brown catalog. Whitney's and Mariah Carey's catalog, definitely. Tupac catalog. And the thing about that is Tupac catalog is not like the rest of their catalogs. His catalog should have been larger, but it was mishandled in the way it was done, that the majority of Tupac songs are not something that they're going to play over and over and over and over and over. Oh, they just uploaded my Tiger video? Great. My Tiger video, I thought it had been out for a while, but I think YouTube is doing an upgrade because I have a whole new setup here with the same issue with notifications, but I guess a lot of people got it this time, so even though it keeps saying poor connection, why, I have no idea. But it could be the snow. There's a lot of snow out here today, so it could be the snow. Yeah, I couldn't. Today's the day I'm normally with my grandmother, helping my grandmother out, but today I can't do it. I got a lot of stuff I got to do today. This is a me day. I need that. So I really had to double down, get things done. But here it is. The French model came out and said that they lied on Chris Brown. Parliament's catalog. And see, here's the thing that's terrible, is that George Clinton sold the entire catalog of Parliament. The entire catalog is gone. He sold it. So all these songs that's out here with Parliament, Flashlight, all these songs, some rich little white kid is going to school off this music, buying cars. They own the catalog. They signed it away. He disbanded the whole group. Now his son is out here doing stuff. Done. Earth, Wind, and Fire? Definitely. But how much of their catalog do they own? LL Cool J's catalog is good. It's a good catalog. Dr. Dre's, it is to a degree. But you gotta understand, when we talk about music, we talking about timelessness, whereas the music is played in commercials. Music is played in movies. Music is played on television shows. It's talked about all around, year round. Beatles music, timeless. You could play that everywhere. Even some of Michael Jackson's music you could play on movies and television commercials. If they could play your music on commercials. Oh, we talked about Prince's catalog. I'm going to do a whole video breaking down Prince's catalog, because a lot of you really don't understand how powerful Prince's catalog is. It dwarfs Michael Jackson's. And this is part of the debate of what was going on. I might do that today. I might do it on One Crack News. When we start talking about catalogs and stuff. So I might do it over there. Yep, so because Chris Brown is the youngest to ever own his music catalog, signed with the new deal he got, normally bad things happen when this happens. When this whole thing is done, Aaliyah's catalog is very small, so her catalog is not, it's good, but it's not that great because she doesn't have a lot. Well, because I was congested, it's hard to sleep when you're congested, so you're not getting a lot of sleep. So I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. It's always that waking up in the morning process. About 3-4 hours from now, I'll be feeling like $1,000,000. I'll be great, and I'll go to sleep, and I'll wake up, and I'll be right back in the same predicament. Exactly. Rick James' catalog is very good, but mainly Super Freak is the biggest grossing song he ever made. A song that he made in like 15 minutes, just by accident, has turned into a monumental achievement for him. He never has to make another song. He never had to. Super Freak was it. Even though Rick James got way better songs than Super Freak. Super Freak was the crossover song. Right, when MC Hammer came out, it jumped Rick James' catalog all the way up. When he came out with "Can't Touch This," Dad took it all the way back to the new heights. Absolutely. Yeah, but let me get into my groove, man, and get situated here and try to get you guys some good quality videos. But I do have the Tiger video up. Definitely check that out. Then on One Crack News, they got R. Kelly in there crying on stage. So you might want to check that out too. Yes, there's a Tiger video on the timeline. Nobody was sent a notification. So I know what you're going to say. Where's my notification? Nobody was sent one. I guess YouTube was doing an update. That's what I'm going to just charge it as. So. And definitely, don't forget, leave a super chat. Click the link in the description box. Support the page. We appreciate it. Ozzy McNeil, I did get your notification, 20 Trill. Make sure y'all click the notification and hit the bell again. Make sure that your page is eligible to receive notifications. You got to click a button saying that you want all notifications and all this stuff. They make it so hard for a person to get notifications. It's ridiculous.